there Power Ranger fans, it's time for another more phenomenal Power Rangers Legacy review with me, Admin GoldKingRanger from the GoldKingRanger team. In this video, we will be reviewing the Power Rangers Legacy figures Wave 2. So these are the second wave of the more phenomenal new Legacy Power Ranger figures we've been getting. The first wave included Mighty Morphin Red, Green, Ninja Storm Red, Ninja Storm Blue and Ninja Storm Yellow, which we have previously reviewed. You can obviously check that out by clicking on the link below. But for now, let's have a look at the second wave. So with the second wave we have Mighty Morphin Blue, Mighty Morphin Pink, Mighty Morphin Black, and In Space Red and In Space Yellow. So the first two new series figures. A lot of In Space fans are going to love these. I know I do. Well, I love all of them, to be honest. So, Mighty Morphin Blue, Pink, Black, and In Space Red and Yellow. This is going to be fantastic. So, as always, great details, articulation. I really cannot wait to get stuck in. So, without further ado, let's get into this review. Okay, so first up we have Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger. Right here. And he comes with his Blade Blaster, which is in his holster, but we'll have a look at that in a moment, and a piece of Megazord. This is his Triceratops in the leg form for the Dynamegazord. So that's good. That's brilliant. So let's have a look. So we're going to have a look at the articulation of this one, because it's pretty much the same on all the male figures, and we'll look at Mighty Morphin Pink for articulation of the female figures. So, just like last time, the only thing that's different this time, that we've got to tell you straight away, is this part. The figures now have these lock. Just like in the feet, now they're on the shoulders. So you can pose them into different positions, and they'll lock into place, which is absolutely excellent. Now, as for detail-wise, we've got the Triceratops power coin. This is lovely. Head articulation. We can turn 360 degrees and move up and down. Elbow and cuff, turn and wrist. Like that. And we've got leg. Like so. Like that. And as for the Blade Blaster that comes with it, it looks just like this. Now the Blade Blaster unfortunately is in this mode, which goes in its holster, and he doesn't come with any other weapons whatsoever, which is a bit of a letdown, because it would have been nice if he would have came with his Blade Blaster and Blaster, or Blade, or even his Power Lands. That would have been nice. And also, if you notice, the belt is silver. Now, some fans I've heard who have got these figures are having a little problem with the Mighty Morphin figures having silver belts, but to be honest, I'm finding no trouble whatsoever with them. I think they're pretty cool. So, let's move on to the next one, which is Mighty Morphin Pink. Okay, so now we have the Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger. She comes with the Mighty Morphin Dynamegazord left arm, fist, shoulder, whatever you want to call it. The left arm of the Megazord, pretty much. So, as for detail wise on the Pink Ranger, as you can see here, she's got her pterodactyl power coin in her power morpher, which is brilliant. Don't know if you can see that, but I can. Green eyes. Sometimes in the series, you sometimes see them in different figures, or in the TV series or promotion pictures, the eyes are orange, but actually the eyes are meant to be green, like these ones, which is excellent. She doesn't have that auto-locking on the shoulder, but that doesn't matter. The pink, as I said in the previous review of these figures, the Pink Ranger, all the female figures don't have that special elbow articulation, but they do have this. They still got this, But there's still, the torso part is on a ball joint. You would have thought she's doing, oh, I'll just do some belly dancing. Boom, 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 boom. She brings all the boys to the yard. That's enough of that. Sorry. Anyway, so same articulation with the head. 360 degrees turn. Look up and down. Arms like so. And the wrist. And the hand. Knee. Now the knee, special knee articulation, which isn't in the elbow, is at least is in the elbow, in the knee, sorry, which is pretty good. The feet have that same sort of articulation, so you can pose her in different positions. Let's see if I can get her one. There we go. Wow, that's perfect. It's in a signature Pink Ranger pose. Excellent. Now again, this is what I like, what I love about these new Legacy figures. You can get them in their sort of signature poses, which is brilliant. So without further ado, let's jump to the next figure, which is Mighty Morphin Black. Okay, so now we have Mighty Morphin Black Ranger, and he comes with his Blade Blaster. Obviously not in blaster form, and no power axe, and no power bow for pink, or power lance for blue, but he also comes, but this time with the left arm of the Dino Megazord. Right, so as I said before, same detail wise, we got the power coin for the Mastodon, as you can see, the Mastodon power coin. As I said, same articulation as the male Rangers, so 360 head turn, they've got the shoulder locking, this, the wrist, elbow, arm, legs, feet, and leg. So he's very flexible and very poseable. The only letdown is no power axe, which is unfortunate. But let's move on to the next figures. Now we're going to have a look at the brand new Legacy In Space figures, starting with In Space Red. Okay, so now we have the first of the new In Space Legacy figures, my In Space Red Ranger, Andros. Now he comes with his Astro Blaster. And look at this, this looks brilliant. Look at that detail, the black, the red and the blue. This is awesome. I love this. Black, silver, red, gold. It looks brilliant. And I like how painted it is too. And of course that fits in the holster in here. You've got to give it a bit of a push though, because it does get a bit stubborn. And sometimes it's a bit loose and falls out. And also he comes with the torso and head of the Astro Megazord. So this is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to getting a complete Astro Megazord figure, which is brilliant. Now let's have a look. So details wise, he has those patches on the front which represent the 5 In Space Ranger colours. Blue, pink, red, yellow and black. I like the gold on the belt and also on the head. It's painted all over, which is brilliant. I mean, this is what's so great. They even, you know, they painted the back, they painted the front. The details are excellent. Now as for articulation, same as all the male figures. So head, look up and down, 360 turn. The auto-locking shoulders. It seems In Space Red is a bit stiff because I haven't really done that part. It seems also there's auto-locking on the elbows and arms as well. It's either that or my one's a bit stiff. I got these from MCM London Comic Con, so these are brilliant. I do love these. Fantastic. Leg articulation, and as before with the leg and foot. See? It's brilliant. And obviously he can hold his Astro Blaster like this. So you can get him posing with the Astro Blaster. See. Now the only letdown with this figure is, yep, you guessed it, no individual weapon. There's no spiral saber with this thing. It's like, come on Bandai, why have you done this again for the second time, for the second wave? No individual Power Ranger weapons. Seriously. Anyway, let's move on to the last figure, which is In Space Yellow Ranger. Okay, so the last figure we have is In Space Yellow Ranger Ashley. Now, she comes with her Astro Blaster and the right leg of the Astro Megazord. Now, let's have a look at her, shall we? So, as all the other female Rangers, she doesn't have the auto-locking shoulder part or the special articulation on the elbow that she does have in the leg. So same articulation as all the female Rangers, as I said. So up, down, left, right, 360 turn and the head, elbow. Oop, there goes the holster. Holsters, they do tend to come off, especially with the Morphin in space figures. So you just simply have to push it as you can back into the hole, just like that. As I said, the same articulation as before. These are pretty awesome figures, as I said. I like the details and articulation on them. You can get them into loads of different poses and positions. It's brilliant. Let's see if I can... I think it's about as close as I'm going to get to her pose, because it's like her hands are like that and I knock it over. Ooh, she's not cooperating with me. Damn you, Ashley. Ooh. Right, come on now, come on, come on. Come on, girl, cooperate with me. Right, I'm going to split her legs like that, because she ain't going to pose for me like that. No. Actually, no, forget it. I'm just going to do a normal pose before I kill this thing. Right, there. No, leave it like that. Okay. So, the last little bit to look at now is, well, we're not going to have a complete Megazord, but let's have a look at the Builder Megazord parts we've got with these figures. Okay, so now the last part is the Builder Megazord. Now let's have a look at the parts we've got today. So we have the right leg of the Dino Megazord, the left arm of the Dino Megazord, the right arm, Astro Megazord torso, and the right leg. Now unfortunately we can't make a full Megazord with these parts. Well, you could, but I think it's going to turn out to be a monstrosity. Well, let's see what we can rustle up, shall we? So let's put the arms on here like this. This is what's so cool. Now let's flip this round, shall we, and make this become a right leg instead of a left leg, shall we? Now let's see, I don't know how this is, there we go, oh perfect, and then this will slide into place into there. So we've made an, well, we'll call this the Astro Dino Megazord, but as we reviewed as we reviewed the previously legacy figures, we do actually have a piece of Dino Megazord which came with Mighty Morphin Red, and that's the head and torso. So what we're going to do is we're going to break this down. Pretty much the Astro Megazord pieces are already together, so we don't have to take them apart. So unfortunately, yeah, Astro Megazord is going to be one leg and a torso and a head. But for now, let's put the mighty Morphin Megazord together. So let's flip this back round, so like that, and we're going to attach the leg onto the Dino Megazord here. Attach the right arm, and the left arm. There we go. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the left leg just yet, but I can tell you the next wave of legacy figures we will be getting will have these other parts, because we're getting Mighty Morphin Yellow, Mighty Morphin White. Mighty Morphin Yellow will have the left leg for this, and we'll have in space pink, blue and black, which will provide the other parts of the Astro Megazord. So by the third wave of legacy action figures, we will have 2 complete legacy Megazord, which is absolutely excellent. But for now, let's debrief this review and say some few final words. Well, that's it for this review. I hope you guys are enjoying watching this review just as I had much fun making it. Always remember to be on the lookout for these figures. A1 Toys have been selling them. Amazon.com, we believe, have them, but as before, we'll be providing links below to where you can get them, and if there is any other places where you can get these more phenomenal figures, be sure to just keep an eye out on the GoldKingRanger page or the GoldKingRanger channel, because we're here to help you guys out, because this is what we do. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Be on the lookout for these amazing figures, and that's it. Bye bye for now, Rangers.